Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th Sea. So, this is probably my worst product review I've ever done. Usually, I'm pretty positive about most of the reviews that I give because I typically don't review things unless I keep using them. And so far, I'm still using this. This is a Timex IronMan heart rate. I'm sure it has a slightly different nomenclature that's out there, but for all intents and purposes, you search heart rate Timex Ironman on Amazon, and this is what you're going to find. It's approximately 50, 60 bucks, something like that. You can catch it on sale a little bit less. Um, I want to like this thing. I really, really want to like it, and I don't. So I am giving this a 0 out of 5 stars, 0 out of 10, two thumbs down, whatever. I'm still using it currently because I'm going to use this thing until it breaks. Because right now it still tells my heart rate and it still tells time, which is fine, I guess. Um, the strap that's on this, I don't really have anything negative to say. It fits fine. The stopwatch function that's on it works. That I don't really need a stopwatch function. I don't need to know my step count. I don't need to know a whole bunch of other things. I want to know what my heart rate is, and I want to know what time it is. Those are the things that relatively matter to me when I'm exercising. I typically will wear my watch right here on the inside because it's just easier for me to tell what time it is when I'm out for a run or when I'm working out or whatever. When I'm working, it's less likely to scuff than if it was on here because when it's there, it is at a less accessible point for things to just get snagged. Um, Negatives about this thing. You'll notice there's a difference here. There are these like faceplate screws or whatever. I think they're just decorative. But this one right here fell off almost immediately after using it. That was annoying. The backlight stopped working months ago, like several months ago, and that's kind of annoying, especially when you're someone like me who works at night in the dark. Having a backlight on a watch is more useful than you think it would be. The other thing is these two buttons are very, very easy to press. If you wear it like this and your wrist comes up, like when you're doing push-ups or whatever, those buttons get pressed. If you are wearing it like this and your wrist goes out and your hand's on the ground, like when you're doing push-ups, these two buttons get pressed. That's really annoying. It changes the mode on it. The heart rate is taken off of this button right here. It's not off of a sensor that's in the back. That's a little annoying. Um, it's fine, I guess, for what it is. I can push the button and it's going to take a little while to read, kind of like what a pulse ox would be, but it'll take it off your thumb, it'll take it off your index finger. And so it's fine, but other things that I've had have displayed what my heart rate would be like all the time because it would go off of here, which sometimes is relatively useful. It is what it is. You would think that, oh, hey, the backlight doesn't work. Oh, hey, this faceplate screw has come out. Maybe Timex will warranty it because they have a lifetime warranty, especially on their IronMan products. Like these things are pretty tough. Like, despite everything that I've run this through, the watch is still telling time accurately. The heart rate monitor still works. So its biggest selling points are fine. Its biggest selling points work, which is good, but I just really I don't much care for the layout. I don't care for all the other modes. I don't need to know a million other things. Like I really just want something that tells time and tells my heart rate, preferably constantly tells my heart rate. Um, so I don't want a million other features that I just kind of have to navigate through buttons on, and that's annoying. And I want the backlight to work. You would think that Timex would take care of you because this is a lifetime warranty. I called Timex right after this screw popped out when everything else was working. Or sorry, this screw fell out when everything else was working. And I'm like, hey, I purchased this product. I have the receipt. I'm within a month of purchase, and I would really like you guys to swap me out or fix it. I don't care which. And they're like, yeah, we have a lifetime warranty, but effectively we don't. And I'm like, that's strange. Can we just get this taken care of? And they're like, no, we can't. I'm sorry. Like, you can send it to us because that is our warranty process and mail it to us. And then we mail it to our third party who manufactures them. I don't remember what country it was, but it was like way on the other side of just everywhere else. And it was, some third world country somewhere where they were putting these things together. And I'm just like, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm within 30 days of purchase. You guys should just be able to mail me a new one, because this is, a little ridiculous. And they're like, no, that's not how it works. You mail us the watch at your expense, and you'll be without it for 6 to 8 weeks while we fix it. And if there's any kind of delays, then it's just going to take even longer. And then we'll mail it back to you after everything's said and done. It's like, okay, so you want me to be without my watch for 8 weeks? I want my money back. And they're like, no, it doesn't work like that. So I was thoroughly disappointed. Um, in that, I'm going to use this thing until it 100% breaks. But overall, I give this thing a 0 out of 5 stars. 0 out of 10. Two thumbs way down, whatever. It it works, but horrible customer service. Like the guy on the phone, I don't hold anything against him. Like he tried his darndest, but there's only so much that he was allowed to do, and he couldn't really do anything. Um, and then I really don't care for the fact that um, things have broken on it relatively quickly, and it's just overall annoying. I don't care for the layout. That's a nitpick. I don't care for the other functions that exist on here. I want to like this watch. I really do. And for $50, it's not the end of the world. Um, I know I could buy an Apple Watch. I know I could buy a Garmin. I know I could buy, some of the higher end Fitbits and customize it to how I want it. It's just, I kind of want a dumb watch. I don't really want having something that tracks all of the time. An anecdotal story for what it's worth. Part of why I want a dumb watch. Um, Back when I was working corrections, uh, I wore a Fitbit because the Fitbit didn't have a cellular function. And we were not inside the secure perimeter allowed to have anything that received a signal. So you could do like a activity tracker or whatever that you could turn the Bluetooth function off, but no cellular signal, so no Apple Watches, nothing like that. Um, and I wore that having the microphone turned off because it had like a Hey Siri function or whatever, or a Hey Alexa function, something like that, because I guess Fitbit's an Amazon company now. Um, and I was like, oh, hey, the microphone's off, so we're good. Well, we had a ice machine go down, and this was a commercial ice machine, and I never spoke of this ice machine outside of the prison ever before. I just never talk about it because I mean, how often do you talk to your spouse about a commercial ice machine? And it goes down, and I'm reading off the model number of that ice machine to somebody over the phone. And that's the only time throughout the day that I say anything about it. I don't talk to anybody else. Like, seriously, who in conversation brings up an ice machine? I get home and have access to my phone again. And what kind of ads do you think I have on my phone? I have ads for that specific down to the model number ice machine. So it's like they're always listening, even when you think your microphones are turned off, even when you think everything else is, not present. I didn't have my phone on me because I wasn't allowed to have my phone on me. I was reading this model number of this ice machine off of a company phone that was hardlined in, not even a cell phone. No other electronics on my person except for my Fitbit. So, man, that just really set me off thinking I have got to have a dumb technology option. So, I looked into this and I was like, cool, no microphone, no internet, nothing like that. It just tells time, checks my heart rate, it does everything I want it to do. And I put it on and I wear it. And, for the first little while, I liked it until this thing popped off and really horrible customer service on the phone. That just kind of made me start looking and I guess finding flaws in the product that I just really don't care for. So any other company that's out there that's listening, your customer service, at least for me, will make or break whether or not I like you as a company. There's other companies that I absolutely love because they have phenomenal customer service. And I really, really wish that I liked this, but I don't. I'm going to keep wearing it until it breaks, and then I'm going to replace it with something that I want. That being said, tell me what you think. Let me know down in the comments if I'm just doing something wrong. Let me know if you've had great experience with Timex's customer service. I have not. Go do hard things.